This week, we're talking about boring national sales meetings and how to make sure your next one is not. Let's go. We see three main problems with national sales meetings that don't work. People spend millions of dollars on the kickoff meeting each year and they just don't get a return from it. So here's three things to avoid. First one is be really clear about the difference between knowledge and skills. Those two things are both important to building a good sales team, but knowledge is not enough. And we see a lot of content put into knowledge and not nearly enough time put into building skills. There's almost no lecture or keynote address in the world that will give you new skills, right? To build a new skill, you have to practice and fail and have someone show you the failure or see it yourself and then try again. So by all means, have your president's keynote speech. Those things are brilliant. Where we're going, vision and all of that is critical, but spend as much of the time as you have in person doing practical activities and building skills to make the team sharper. Bit less product knowledge, a bit more time learning how to actually knock the tree down is usually a better investment of time. You've got people together in person. A lot of the stuff we see covered in lectures could be done with a Zoom call or a webinar, right? But once you've got people together, take advantage of it. A shorter national sales meeting that's more practical is usually much more effective than a longer one full of content that frankly could have been done on Zoom. So knowledge and skills. Second thing we see is team building, and team building is a great thing to do. Again, post-COVID, really worthwhile to spend some time thinking about how to build that culture. But we see team building separate from making the team better at their jobs. So there'll be jugglers, or you'll go bowling, or there'll be badminton, or 100 other things that people come up with for team building. Make the team building related to your business. Get them involved in an activity that they do as a team that makes them better at their job. You'll be amazed how much team building you get rather than just having fun. Have some fun while you learn new skills that make you more productive when you get back to work. Try and blend the two. And the last thing we see is relating to product launches. A lot of companies focus their national sales meeting or their kickoff meeting around a new product launch. That's a great idea. Hit the ground running, all of that. Again, don't overdo product knowledge. We see far too much training on product, and we see not nearly enough training on business acumen and how to see your new product through your client's eyes. So get the marketing team a little bit less involved in your national sales meeting. It's not a national marketing meeting, it's a national sales meeting. Again, they need to know the product, whether it's a SaaS launch, a software launch, or whether it's something highly technical like a medical device or a new diagnostic solution, right? Yes, it can be quite technical, but we often see the most successful sales reps are the ones who are fairly new to the business. They don't know quite as much about the product, so they're forced to talk about their clients' businesses. Whereas the 20-year veterans who know everything in and out seem to do not quite as well because they're overtrained in product. So more business acumen, less product training. I hope that helps. I hope your next sales meeting is not a boring one. If you're looking for advice or content to make your next national sales meeting successful, please get in touch. Happy selling.